Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today, I get to share with you this book called Owen, the Busy Groundhog by Dr. Lisa Krim-Galiotto and illustrated by Marina Halak. This is the story of Owen, who is a pretty busy groundhog most of the year, as long as the weather is warm. He likes to find delicious food to eat, dig his burrows, and just enjoy the sunshine. But when the weather turns colder, Owen goes deep into his burrow to hibernate for the winter, coming out only briefly in February to see when spring might be coming next. And as the days pass and the seasons go by, he especially looks forward to finding his peaches when the weather gets warm again. This lovely story is about a groundhog called Owen, and whether this is a real groundhog or not is not really the important part of the story. Mostly it is about groundhogs in general, and it is told in a way that is super accessible to young children. So it has a rhyming and consistent meter throughout the book, which makes it a joy to read aloud and also really engaging for young children. Despite the fact that there's not a lot of text in this book, there is a good amount of information about groundhogs that is included in here. So if readers have ever been interested in learning more about groundhogs, this is a great place to start. As you're going through the book, there are really lovely, colorful illustrations on every page. So this is going to engage readers of all ages as you're going through the book, and whether readers are being read aloud to or reading it themselves, there's a lot of detail to be found in these illustrations. What's also fun is that even though the characters are animals and they're depicted in their natural habitat, they do often have facial features and characteristics that are similar to humans, which makes them a little bit more approachable for those younger kiddos as well. The illustrations are colorful, they have a lot of really lovely texture in them, and they depict each season of the year in a beautiful way. So as you're going through the book, you can see the connection between the text and the illustrations. Readers will enjoy returning to this again and again, especially if they happen to know a groundhog in their own life, perhaps in their own backyard. So this is a fun introduction to what groundhogs do and how they live. And it's a good STEM title for young readers because it is approachable and enjoyable to be read aloud while they are learning along the way. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.